Hi, I am Austin Irwin, and today we're going to make some apple bread from scratch. And the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then next we're going to go ahead and start mixing our liquid ingredients. So first we have a cup of vegetable oil. Go ahead and put that in here. Then we have 4 mixed and beaten eggs. And so then next we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. Just go ahead and stir that as I'm pouring it in there a little bit. 2 cups of sugar there, and that's white sugar. And then we'll do 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So I've just got a tablespoon here. That's good there. Make sure to put that cap back on. And go ahead and set this stuff to the side. Okay, and then we'll give that a quick stir before we start adding dry ingredients. Okay. So for the rest of our ingredients, we're going to start with, let's start with 2 cups of chopped apples. You can use any kind of apples really. We've got Gala apples here. So we're going to go ahead and put these down in our mixing bowl. That's the first of our dry ingredients. And then we're going to go ahead and add this 2.5 cups of flour. And we're going to try to stir that kind of as we put it in there intermittently. Give that some more stirring. Okay. And I'm just trying to get this mixed in so that it's not clumpy and so that the dry and the wet are mixed adequately. So the rest of that's in there. Go ahead and stir that for a second. And then here in a second we're going to add some baking soda and cinnamon. Let's try to get this stirred. Okay, so still a little clumpy. We're just going to keep stirring it until we can get that wet pretty much mixed in all together. And I'm going to go ahead now and add in the rest of our dry ingredients. So in here I've got a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and a teaspoon of baking powder. They're all in this little container here. And so I'm just going to go ahead and shake that around evenly, just to kind of help distribute it already. And then we can go ahead and start stirring that in. There's still a little bit of flour left over, but that is kind of going to go in as we stir in the cinnamon and baking soda and stuff. I'm going to try to scrape the bowl as clean as possible and get everything in there nice and mixed, and continue to scrape the bottom and get anything that's dry off the bottom. Try to mix it with the rest of this wet. And then as I'm doing this, I'm also watching to make sure that the cinnamon is evenly mixed, because it's a pretty good tell. That color stands out and you can really see how well it's mixed in based on how dark it is with the others. So I've got that pretty well mixed now. That's looking pretty good there. Okay, so then the last step is just to go ahead and put it inside of this zucchini bread pan. This, what we made, is enough for 1 batch. It'll be enough for this pan. Might have a little bit extra. Got a few more apples possibly, but I've already got this pan sprayed with grease and then a little flour on the bottom to keep it from sticking once we bake it. So we're going to go ahead and put this into the pan here. I'm going to have to help it along with the spoon I'm using to stir here. Just using a scraper here to stir. Got that pretty well. So that's pretty full there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and even that out, kind of flatten it out with the spoon. And that's pretty good, pretty flat and settled in there. Okay, so then what we're going to do next, we're going to set this into the oven. And yep, it's preheated, so we can go ahead and set this in. And then we're going to set it for 50 to 60 minutes. And then we'll check it again around 50 minutes, see how it's doing, and check it with a toothpick to make sure that it's cooked all the way down. If not, we can give it another 5-10 minutes, but it should be ready to go about the 50 minute mark. So go ahead and start that timer. Okay. And that is how you make a apple bread dish from scratch with fresh apples and scratch ingredients. Thank you.